All right.
You all squeezing in here?
Yeah. We're recording now.
Is it going to be also video?
Yeah, video. So welcome back to Conscious Evolution. I'm Alan. I'm sitting here with Rahelio. Rahelio, I'm sorry. I tried to say it earlier in the video and I just butchered it. So, say it again.
Rahelio.
Rahelio. And where'd you get your name? How'd you come up with that?
Ra like the sun god. Rahelio. Kind of my birth name sounds like that.
Okay. What's your birth name? You know, what's it?
The Mexican name is Rahelio. I don't speak Spanish. I'm from the north. And the English name is Roger.
Oh, so you kind of blended them.
When I had my awakening, I had an encounter with a golden sun, like the divine being in a vision quest. And I saw the sun, so that the name of the sun was like, I wanted my name to reflect that.
Okay.
So I went to Ra, like the sun god, and Helio is like the radiance of the sun.
Yeah.
So I was doing numerology back in those days, and then I made my name add up to my last name to number 11. And so my birth date adds up to number 11, so I'm making it 1111. Way back when I put that sync, like I want that 1111 there.
That's awesome.
Rahelio.
Yeah, that frequency.
I died and I became a new person when I was 20.
You're 20.
So 2021, still evolving into the new person, but our old self, is we're letting that go, that we can be birthed as light beings and be in our highest frequency.
Yeah.
It's not easy because we're human beings with memory and conditioning, so we're also learning to change how we think about life, because our thinking can create it.
Yes.
And so we're all learning how to use our frequency. Like, it's not what you're thinking or saying, but how you're feeling, the frequency of being in your moment.
Yeah, that vibration you're offering.
And that was kind of the idea we talked about up there, was that we're living in a chaotic world, and right-wing extremism, belief systems, left-wing, it's caused all this conflict. And we're supposed to walk in the middle way.
Yes.
But a lot of the spiritual people are going too far to the right wing because they think it's defeating the deep state. But what are we doing to represent the Earth Mother? Are we taking care of her water? Are we living in harmony with the land? Or are we having an economy that's raping our Earth? So we better have the clean water. We better have life, energy, the Mother. So to walk in the middle way, I think this is important for all of us to reconnect with the Mother Earth energy, the healing energy, the plant energy, the medicines of the natural world.
So we did what do you call it? The Mystic Tour of Sedona?
Yes. Well, a few places of Sedona. There's a lot of places.
Yeah, well, yeah. We saw a few places, and even still spending, this is my third day here now, and we still haven't seen very much at all, but it's beautiful being here. But we took a tour with Rahelio or
Rahelio.
Rahelio. Well, no, I'm having trouble. And then these lovely ladies you can't see in the camera here.
Wait, turn it over. What's up?
Jessica.
Oh, I can't turn it.
And Casandra. She was in the shot earlier. She's got her own YouTube channel. I don't know what it is, but she's got one. Not yet? Okay. We'll get there.
It's in the sync stage.
Yeah. I'll link it to the video when she has it. You want that? No? Alright. For another day, I guess. So yeah, we did that, and then after we did like a 3-hour tour, which was amazing, and I got some video of that too that I'm going to share at some point. You know, really getting connected and getting grounded, and we saw some the vortexes here in Sedona. It's really, and I've been back there like 6 times already, so it's really a powerful place, especially to sit and like meditate, and it's just beautiful. But after that, we went back and we did a sweat lodge ceremony. But before that, we did a little bit of sound healing, which was awesome. And then I'd never done a sweat lodge, so it was like another refinement of fire, other than you know, what I did like a month ago when we walked on fire. So it was also powerful. But
So he's saying that coming back to the Earth Mother, coming back to the elemental forces, the water element. We're in the desert now. It's hot, fiery, Red Rock Mountains, heat of the summer, it seems to be getting hotter. And so what's the remedy? Is the mother water. Springs are bubbling up. It's healing energy by the water and all of it's green. So this sustains us, and we have to recognize that we have to have a balanced relationship with this. And the desert pinnacles are like antennas. So this power is coming up from the earth because she rotates on her axis and she generates energy, and of course it's going all through her body, especially in new places of power, through the spider woman web, the grid lines that are acupuncture points. This energy rises up in the mountain, rises up at the high places. That's the yang energy. And into the sky comes down the lightning energy and the kundalini energy. So that's that yang energy, that yin energy of the water.
That's
This beautiful,
feminine
beautiful
energy.
spring. And this male energy needs that female balance. We have to have that balance. This is a female needs the male balance to find. So people are waking up to soulmates and twin flames, and or cutting through karma of old relations, and so we have to make relationships with Mother Earth as a soulmate, and we have to make relationships with the Father Son, because we are awakening to a new dream. And we're not just this physical body in this 3D world, that we can actually dream into a new dimension. And everybody's prophecy just awakening to a new level. We can't get there with fear and separation and judgments. So whenever we're being divided, and you're being divided because you're caught on one side or the other, both think they're right, both think others wrong, it divides us. And how do we now stay within our center, walk the middle way, so that we can walk with the Mother Earth in the sacred way of the earth, and uphold that frequency. And we believe one day we're going to dream into this new earth. We'll dream into this new earth. The gates agree with me.
Yeah, look at that. That's funny.
So, how do we live our dream? How do we hold our frequency? How do we awaken to being present and not go into automatic pilot and forget who we are and what we're doing? Because we need some downtime and we go into automatic pilot.
Yes.
How do we hold an intent and inspiration? So it's finding the balance in the sacred places of the earth, the water, the mountain, ocean, the places of beauty, places that touch your soul. So we are awakening from our ego to our soul. The ego has this thinking, it has this feelings, it's love. It can be very painful and very illusionary love and thinking. And the soul has its thought of perception, and the wisdom of the heart is the soul. So we are shifting not from head to heart, but from ego to soul.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Thank you so much. Go ahead, Leo.
Absolutely beautiful.
Beautiful words.
So, if you don't mind, tell us a story that you haven't shared on YouTube yet.
I have to go in the flow. I'm not sure if that's
Okay.
going to come
All right. Well, I don't want to force it.
It's gotta be in the flow. I have to speak with spirit once we speak.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very good.
Not just for entertainment's sake.
Yep.
It can be very entertaining because I'm a kind of humorous at times,
You are.
even if I'm kind of
Very
serious
knowledgeable.
at times too. Oh, thank you.
Yes. Very good. All right.
I've been at this a long time because I've been doing this kind of work and research and investigations, for like 41, 42 years.
Wow. How long have you been here in Sedona?
I've been in Sedona 32 years.
32 years.
I came on the summer solstice of 1987.
Wow.
On that day, I came, I was open, like, where am I going with my life? And I just here, I'm not sure where I was exactly, but I got a download from the star people, and they beamed into my mind. They beamed into my mind a light, tapped me on the forehead, went into my head, and they began to talk to me, and they told me that I'd come here to do my work, that I was to be a spiritual guide, and that there'd be thousands and thousands of people coming looking for answers. And looking for answers, I was to answer their questions, and I was to speak of love and inspiration. But looking at the world, all the craziness of the world, it's been a struggle to find that integration about, it's like fear and negativity. How do we speak a message of love, and everything seems to be getting bleak? Not be Pollyanna, like, oh good, and we're going to fall off the edge. They said speak of love and inspiration. They think there's going to be a great awakening coming. that the ancient peoples, the ancient cultures have prophesied this time that's coming. This was 32 years ago. And how much longer are we waiting? How much longer? And so the more we look for it outside of ourselves, the more we miss the real message that we have to awaken it within ourselves.
Yeah.
As we awaken within ourselves, and enough people awaken the intent of their relationship with the Mother Earth, number one, and the sky, the elements, and awaken to the power of being present. Enough of us do that, we're going to have like a shift. Maybe it's 100 human monkeys. You know?
Yeah. It's an interesting way to look at it.
Well, they were saying, you know, that yeah.
I was gonna say it's
It's all good. It's all good and getting better.
Yeah.
yes it is. Yeah, I really enjoyed the tour, and we went and saw some cool things. I'm sure everyone's a little bit different, I guess. Go with the flow of wherever we feel called to take people, but it was just the three of us, so I had four of us together on the tour, and I liked it. You know, I like more of an intimate setting. It was more, you know, one-on-one kind of energy, and I just really enjoyed it. I felt called here. You know, I just woke up and was like, I'm going to Sedona today, and then I found one of your videos, and then I drove here and ended up taking the tour like a couple hours later. It was very crazy how it all worked out, and the synchronicities of it are just, it's so powerful. I'm glad that you are here and sharing your message and doing what you feel called to do, or what you were told to do, I guess, by the star people. That's an amazing story in itself too. That's powerful.
Ultimately, our teacher is our experience.
Yes.
As we were young, we could have inspiration and awakening and connect with a greater truth. Then we got to walk that into reality. And then it's my will versus this higher will. My soul has this purpose, but my ego has not aligned with it yet. And so you're coming into it, and so you start to do your practice. Like, oh, I'm learning how to do hands-on healing. I'm learning how to do yoga. I'm learning how to do... Your practice helps to ground that into you. So what you learn, what you got to teach, or what you can share.
Yeah.
And so as you're learning, you also make mistakes. And so you're learning from those mistakes, and you're saying, okay, you know, I've come a long way. Here I was very idealistic, but now I see things from experience.
Yeah.
And so coming down here, coming to the land, your practice, begin to commune with the natural order of things, commune with the energy of the water, commune with the energy of the trees, and just begin to like take you to the next step of your being, pure being without having to do anything.
Yeah.
Awakening that future self here now.
Oh, I like that. Oh,
Yeah.
very good. That's awesome. Wow, I appreciate you sharing with me today, and I just can't thank you enough for the experience. All of it was just beautiful. My time here has been beautiful. Met beautiful people all around. Everyone I met here is, I mean, they're so similar as far as they're on their own path, and they're aware of, you know, of their God self. You know, they're aware of that spirit. They're not really worshiping external forces anymore, that's the biggest shift, I think. If you are worshiping, if you're looking for someone else or something else to balance you, you have to do that. You have to go within and balance yourself, and you know, learn to master your own energy as best you can anyway.
So what I was saying about that is you go to Mother Earth, because she's the one who will balance you. When I was here like 7 years from being in Hawaii, waterfalls and pools and ocean beaches, and there's a hot desert sun, it was burning my skin. I'd come out, it's like, it's so darn hot and dry that my skin is hurting. It's biting into me. I'm outside 5 minutes, like, I'd make a living back in those days being on the land. I thought maybe I should go back to Hawaii, because my body maybe needs that. Then the Spirit told me, not through words, because I have been received through telepathic communication, but my own spirit speaking to me, my intuition tell me, go up here in this canyon, Oak Creek Canyon, and find a place where you can swim and commune with the water energy. And I normally don't like cold. So warm temperatures, warm, and the water is so cold up here that right away my body began to crave the sun again. Because before my body was repulsed from the sun. I put sunblock on. God bless the people. I never like sunblock. I don't use it. But people were doing that. They're blocking. And it's like the power of the sun holds activates our DNA.
Yeah.
And so if we can't be the sun, we're getting burned. So how do we find the balance between not too much sun and water energy? So in the sweat lodge, we work with the power of the fire. Ground power of the fire was our driving force. Because it's not us. The oversoul is the one who's in control. So us as eagles say, okay, what can we do to align ourselves to our intent? So there, through the ground power of the fire, we align ourselves. It's not me, not you, but we're all one with that fire. Children of the sun. And then when we use that water, we're putting water under to carry our prayers, and that steam and cleanse us like that. And so then we are speaking our prayer, and whether I burn sage or cedar, or I put on the rocks eucalyptus oil, etc., we're cleansing the mind and healing with the aromatherapy. And then, then we have the rock energy. On my lodge, the rocks are on the altar already. So I create a fire inside to heat the rocks. So I have a very modern, so, it's like, not always coming for traditional people that I'm so modern, but that's how I'm supposed to be.
Yeah.
And I have to follow my own guidance. So the fire is right there. And instead of praying to the ground fire outside the lodge and carrying the rocks in, we have a fire inside, and it's inside of us, and we commune. So usually we're breathing fire to the head, heart, and midpoint, or in the navel, these three wisdom fires. And so we're attuning ourselves. And so when you're trying to turn within, people are like, I turn within, but where's in? Where do I go? I can't go so far. I can't get in, so how am I going to meditate? Then you go to the land, and then you go to the ceremony. Those are ways that help you go within. So after we stopped, we just kind of laid out there and chilled. That's kind of going within and just kind of attuning ourselves. But we're not doing, we're not in the intensity of it. But now we're like just being under the stars and just being and letting it flow and letting it flow. So the whole idea is you're cleansing your body, but also your mind and your emotions, and open the conduit to your higher self.
More to another tool to get in alignment. Yeah. And it's like a physical, like sweat out. You're literally purging, toxins from your body, or, things that aren't serving you anymore. That was one of my biggest intentions for that, was just to purge that, to sever the cords to relationships that aren't serving me anymore, and to open up to more to spirit, and to guide me through that, because I feel like that's what I'm listening to. That's what I get aligned to, and listen to my guidance at that point. That's what I'm letting drive me on this whole vision quest that I'm on, and so far it's been freaking powerful. Absolutely powerful. But yes, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I appreciate everything you've done for us, including the video.
Some video?
Yeah. Come on,
Say hello.
get in there and say bye. Right, come on. We're all, there you go.
The queen and the princess.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, everybody, be the change that you want to see in the world.
Yeah.
And love yourself. Okay, bye-bye.